So, hey everybody, I just wanted to take a minute to talk about the difference between the soul and the spirit, just because I see so many clients who uh, just seem to be really confused about that. And I want you to know that they are two separate bodies. So, you actually have three bodies. You're a physical body, so you have a physical body, and you are a soul and a spirit inside of that body. So there's three bodies, the physical body, the soul, and the spirit. So the difference between the soul and the soul is your mind, your will, and your emotions. I call it your humanness. So it is, all your feelings, everything that you're thinking, kind of your lack of will, kind of like your determination, your power behind something, feeling like you either will or won't do something, right? So that's kind of your will, right? It can be stubborn, it can have all these different kind of attributes to it, but your soul is your mind, your will, and your emotions. And I just wanted to remind everybody, because I think a lot of people get tripped up in this, that you are not your feelings and you are not your thoughts. So those are things that occur in your soul, like you have feelings, you have emotions, you definitely have those. And you have thoughts, right? Because you have a mind. And so a mind is kind of also, there's the mind and there's the brain, right? The brain is a thing that functions inside of it's a physicality, it's part of your physical body. The mind is part of your soul. And so just separate that out, because it helps it frees up a lot of people just who get stuck all in thinking, because I feel it and because I think it must be true. No, your soul lives this way, kind of like horizontally, right? So it lives with what it sees in front of it, what it hears, what it feels, what it thinks, like kind of just living life in front of you. The spirit in your heart space, it's spirit, it's God energy, it's God that lives in you and works through you. Like, so your spirit contains all of your spiritual gifts and all of the spiritual fruits, which I'll get into that another time. But the point is, spirit is when you hear from spirit. That's the great I am that lives inside of you. So anything followed by I am, you're creating that. And so the only thing that you should be holding in this spiritual space is the truth, which is you are loved, peaceful, blessed, abundant, joyful, hopeful, faithful, trusting, powerful, all that. Okay, so that's spirit. That's the truth lived this way, right? When we live vertically, like in tune with the truth. The truth will set you free, right? Because circumstance, the soul just looks at circumstances like people, places, things, events that are happening this way, kind of like right in front of you. That's the soul. So the soul is the mind, will, emotions. The spirit is spirit living in you, working through you in your life, in your daily life. So remember, you are not your thoughts, you are not your feelings. You do have those things because they're part of your humanness and your personality, but they don't define who you are, the truth of who you are, like you to the core, to your very spirit. And that is it's a different thing. That is something you follow it with I am and fill in the blank and put in one of your spiritual gifts: loved, blessed, abundant, peaceful, joyful, hopeful, and so on. Okay, so I hope you got it. So there's a difference between the soul and the spirit. The soul is your humanness and your personality, mind, will, and emotions. Spirit is spirit living in you. All right, carry on. Have a great day. Bye-bye.